Hello. Today we've got a number of different cars to open from a lot of different companies. The first one I want to open, though, is a Racing Champions from 24 years ago. The Racing Champions 10-year anniversary in 1999. And it's this 24 karat gold plated NASCAR. I know nothing about NASCAR. I don't know who number 26 is. Apparently, one of the features of this is that they also did a line of platinum plated cars with, matching serial numbers. So you'd try and match with your gold car, and they did this on online, racingchamps.com, and I find that a little bit impressive, because the internet of 24 years ago was a very different place. Also, this is one of 10,000, but maybe NASCAR was a much bigger deal then too. Anyway, this was like $5. It's it's got like a fraction of a millimeter of gold, and so it's not that. Now what's going on here? So this has got like a screwed on. Oh look, there's me. God, that's very reflective. Super reflective. It's very polished. God, I'm handsome. I wonder what this is. You just screw it to something else. Wow, that's polished. Oh, and this must have just fallen off. All right. Rolls pretty good. Not perfect, but, pretty good. The tires are rubber, but I think they're rubber. Yeah, they're rubber, but they're, they're definitely rubber, because this one's deformed. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look here. These wheels are awesome. I think I might be wind up saying that about most of the parts of this car. These are not gold plated. They're just a gold color. Car's gold plated. It looks cool with the black paint on the windows. The interior is gold, but I do not believe it to be gold plated. It says Cheerios on it. Man, it's polished. It's polished like nobody's business. There I am again. I mean, it's a nice casting. It's detailed. What's this, Betty Crocker? Pop Secret. Cheerios again, Ford. Hamburger Helper. This is kind of cool. This is a cool car. Because it's a NASCAR, I don't have any. It's not put together very well. The bottom, isn't fastened very well. Does roll though. Rolls well, and it's gonna look. It's definitely gonna stand out on on the shelf. It's like having a gold mirror in your display. And I like all the cereals and Hamburger Helper logos on it. That's cool. That's a cool car. I thought it would just be like an oddity, and it is, but I think it's the cereals that really sell me on it, and how like mirror polished it is. And the windows are quite sharp. The black looks great with the gold. Same with the tires. Okay. Racing Champions 24 years ago. Killing it. I wonder what the platinum one's like. Let's do this one, Tomica Premium, just so I don't have to worry about saying the name. So this is the Lexus LFA Nürburgring package. Nürburgring package. There we go. I don't have a lot of, you know what, this might actually be my first Lexus. And who doesn't, I mean, that's something that you're gonna remember, you know? Your first Lexus, you're gonna look back. God, I remember my first Lexus, you'll say. Ooh, well, that's quite sharp. It feels substantial too. Did not look like it was an opening part. It's 162 instead of 164. Oh, these vents are really cool. Even the lights. It rolls really well. Does not have suspension. The last couple Tomicas I've had not had suspension, which is a little disappointing. But this matte satin, I think this is matte. This matte black is great. Rolls really well. The wheels are really nice. Plastic wheels, or plastic tires rather. Because it's a Tomica Premium. The opening parts are also really nice, and the interior is detailed. Not super detailed, but detailed. Better than a Hot Wheel detailed. I really like these backlights. Yeah. The spoiler is very restrained, which is something I always appreciate. There's like some arrow shape in the door back into the car body, which is kind of cool. Wow. I've had a couple of Tomica Premiums in the last little while where I've been like, you know, it looks okay on the box. Like this is much cooler than it looks on the box. On the box, it does not look matte. Or maybe it does, I don't know, I can't tell. It doesn't, it looks like it's shiny. The one on the box has calipers, which I don't think this has. No, it definitely doesn't. So I was like, okay, this could go, you know, a number of different ways. But the way that it did go is really satisfying, really nice. I love these Tomica premiums. They're the like perfect balance between the like Hot Wheels level of fun toy feeling and the like, but like still manage to be a higher level of premium than, say, a Greenlight. Well, a well-done Greenlight might be... No, I think they're still higher than Greenlight, right? They've got moving parts. Often they've got suspension. They've got inserted head and tail lights. Some Greenlight ones are much better than some Tomica premiums, that's for sure. But vice versa. This is a lot better than any Greenlight I've seen in a while. And sometimes the Tomica premiums do not have inserted head and tail lights. I guess it's an ever-changing world and we just have to adapt to it. This is wonderful. I really like this. The Lexus LFA blah 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 package. I know it's a famous racetrack. I'm not German. I'm not going to pretend to be. Okay. Wow. So we've got two cool cars so far. This is going well. Let's see if we can mess it up by opening a Greenlight. So, Hobby Shop Series 10. This is the Ford Bronco Eddie Bauer with backpacker. On the back it lists what else is in here. So we've got Nissan Patrol with vintage gas pump, Jeep CJ5 Renegade with surfboards. CJ5 is the like ridiculously small one, I think, that I had the school bus of. Matador Barcelona with spare tires. Chevy M1008 with lawn. Oh, that's the agriculture one. We had that of last video, the video before. Ford Limited Crowd Victoria with man in suit, and Ford Bronco Eddie Bauer. I don't understand the Eddie Bauer thing. Is that a fashion guy? Fashion designer, I think is the technical term for a fashion guy. Okay, they make this kind of difficult. Okay, so here's the backpacker. I'm sure they'll be part of some kind of murder diorama before too long. Let's look at this. There's that Bronco badging. I love that. So does this come off? It doesn't. That's nice. I thought it did for some reason. Because it does on the other ones, I guess. But it's set on this one. What is going on here? Is that chrome or? I guess it's kind of chromed, but there's clear plastic behind it. It's very strange. The headlights look okay. You know, nothing to write home about. Tan interior to match the tan trim. I do like this. It says Eddie Bauer on it, which, you know, I don't care either way for. It's strange that there's a silver line. The Ford badge looks nice. Totally, oh, it's not blacked out, it's just really tinted. All right, the real test. Door handles. Door handle's nice, but not painted correctly, which is unfortunate. Yeah, same here, they messed it up. Same with the wipers. No. I mean, it rolls, but it's a begrudging roll. It's like a bad Greenlight roll, I would say. I do like that the windows are open. That is a nice feature. Nobody would have a tan steering wheel. The front grille is done really weird. I don't understand it. I do like this black bumper thing. Doesn't match the back, although there is a black line at roughly the same height. I don't know. This feels like a mess to me. I do like the asymmetry of where the tire is. Okay. I'm not going to spend too long on that. Yeah. The backpacker does have a backpack. But should not be backpacking alone. It's not safe. I'm pretty excited about this one. I know I shouldn't be, because I've been let down so many times by M2, but it's a 66 Shelby GT 350 gasser, and the idea of that just so cool to me. Or I don't even know if cool is the right word. It's just so silly to me. But with a cool car, so we'll see. We'll see. Little Fang. Little Fang is the name of this vehicle. Jesus. Sweet merciless God. All right. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but the Shelby GT 350 is one of my favorite cars. These are different sizes. That's weird. I guess for the stance. Okay, let's see what the actual stance is. Oh, that's not going to roll at all. How are you going to be a drag car if you're not going to roll? Oh, okay. All right. Tiny, tiny little window wheels in the front. They're the ones that give the friction, I think. Nope, maybe these ones do. Oh, it's because they're garbage? Okay. The wheels are really nice. They don't match. I mean, these ones have they're sunk in because they're much fatter wheels, but well, maybe they do match. It's hard to tell. I have so little experience with gassers that, okay, it looked like that might open, but obviously probably that would interfere with it. blue windows. This, the material it's made out of, the blue sparkle, really cool. The yellow lines down it, go with it better than it looks on camera. In real life, they go with it better. They're more tan. They match this Ford emblem. They got the sponsors just listed simply there. GT350, Little Fang. It's a great font. I don't know what this is. Maybe another sponsor. 66 on the plate. Backlights are done okay. It's got these big fat wheels, but they're not, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there are drag wheels that have treads like that, but I feel like you're not going to get as much contact with the pavement. Maybe some people drag on dirt or gravel. Is that a thing? I don't know. My ignorance knows no bounds. The corner windows aren't perfectly fit, but that's okay. For some reason, the corner windows, I'm just like if they can't fit them properly in real life, I understand them not being able to fit them properly on a tiny little car like this. You know, with the windshield and the back window, or just the window itself. You know, that should be a priority to get right, and it's a problem if they don't. But when you know, when they get that, I mean, I've been in so many cars from this era and the 20 years after this that just like, they were just a bad idea. Okay. I mean, this isn't going into my collection of GT350s. This is an oddity at best. But it doesn't have, aside from the fact that it doesn't roll, there's something just off about the axles or the wheels in the back. I would really like this car if it was just straight up had this paint job, got rid of this, and was just a normal GT350. Because the color's interesting. It would be an oddity still, but it would be a cool oddity. Yeah. But that is not the case. Okay, let's do another Greenlight. This is the only other Greenlight. And this one is not mine. I bought this for my brother. Who is a big Mad Max fan. But who said I could open it on the channel before I gave it to him. So I'm going to do so. It's a 1973 Ford Falcon XB, last of the V8 Interceptors. It doesn't say Mad Max on it anywhere, but it's part of the Greenlight Hollywood series. And you can get the same car with a little Mad Max figure, like that backpacker figure, but you know, Mad Max. But it's like 2.5 times as much. This car's got a really cool shape. Oh wow. Okay, first of all, that rolls much better than the Bronco. It's got this like, this feels, or visually, it looks like a, I mean, this could be a Batmobile, like one of the modern Batmobiles, visually. Oh, the taillights are great. They really pop against the black. The windows are clear. It's got oh, it's a little delicate, but I mean, it's cool that it has it. It is not as delicate on this side, so maybe it just needs to be re-glued. What's that? I have no idea. The like engine scoop thing, that's cool. This is a cool car. Oh, I really like that the bodywork for the back wheels and the tail of the car is matte as opposed to the gloss of the rest of it. That's a nice touch. Apparently in the post-apocalypse or whatever, they still have Goodrich tires. Wow, the back axle is up on like leaf springs. That's cool. I mean, I'm pushing on it like they're gonna work. This is a cool car. It's I guess you don't often see fantasy muscle from Greenlight, but that's what this is. Elements of it anyway. Yeah. I guess I'll put it out of the way here, but one good Greenlight, one bad Greenlight. All right. So, Mini GT. Opened a Mini GT Lamborghini recently that I was not pleased with. But I think it's the only time I've felt let down by a Mini GT. I mean, sometimes it turns out to be cars I'm not interested in, but the quality is always impeccable. So this is a Acura NSX GT3 from 24 Hours of Daytona. IMSA Acura. I like those headlights. I like them a lot. That rolls really well. Number 44. It's got the drivers. The side view mirrors are rubber. Deep scoop thing. Not scoop, but vent. I really like the NSX. The wheels are great. The sponsors aren't overwhelming or obnoxious. Although I say that, and on the back it's a bit, I mean, IMSA obviously has to be there. GTD, that part I don't like, I guess. The 44's kind of janky and charming. Yeah. I guess I always find that about... This is nice. Yeah, this is... I love the aggressive front wheel bodywork on this. Yeah, it's really nice. Racing slicks. It rolls really well. Yeah. The other one of these that I have, I'm going to move the camera. Is this black one. And I really like that one. NSX GT3. But this one has some elements that one doesn't have. The yellow lights I really like. I like these wheels better. Yeah. I think this will be a nice addition to the collection of GT3 cars that I'm slowly building. I like cars that take place in endurance races like the Daytona or the Le Mans. Okay, we got 3 left. 2 Johnny Lightnings. Let's open 1 Johnny Lightning and then the inno64 and then the other Johnny Lightning. That will satisfy my sense of balance. This is limited to 1,536. It's an event car from, I don't think that's meant to be pronounced, the MCACN. And it's actually a replica of a car owned by, what's his name? Tom Lowe, president of Round 2, which is the company that owns Auto World and Johnny Lightning and Racing Champions. So this is his personal car, well, a replica of it, and yeah, let's judge it. I bet you if I owned a company, oh, it's very substantial. It's very Johnny Lightning substantial. If I owned a company and they were doing my personal car, I would make damn sure that they did the quality control right. That may not be the case, though. All right, let's not focus too much on that yet. There we go. So did I say this was a Plymouth Superbird? That's what it is. It's got the MCACN Plymouth. Plymouth here is much nicer. Yeah, that's a little hard to read. His name, there's the Roadrunner. There's the Roadrunner. Door handle's nice. The lock is not. This little side scoop is nice. The matte black top, very nice. Very nice. White interior, that's classy, with the black steering wheel. And it does have an opening hood. block in there to match the rest of the car, I guess. Yeah, the lines are okay. Goes back to being in place. Doesn't look awful. The black headlights with the raised headlights, like the black, that's nice. I don't know if that is a common thing or not, but having them discreet like that is pretty cool. Yeah, there's some trouble with some of the wheels. Let's see how it rolls. Yeah, there's some friction, as well as a little bit of a bumpity bump. I mean, look at the wheel. You can see. Now these come off. And what are they? Firestone. I have some other Johnny Lightning wheels that I've harvested from cars that I did not like at all. And so my plan is to, in cases such as this one, where I wind up with wheel problems, replacing them with, you know, these harvested organs. But so this was a Auto World store exclusive, very small number. I mean, the car itself, the casting is great. The paint job is great. The interior is beautiful. I love this matte. I need to fix the wheels somehow. Yeah. But I'm going to be honest with you. I've actually started to enjoy, when it's a car that I like, which this is, I actually started to enjoy the process of fixing it, because it's not always easy. It's not as simple as like, oh, we'll just pop some new wheels on it. You got to find ones that like are the right width. And so it's like, you know, sometimes it has to sit on the shelf while I like open more Johnny Lightnings and find ones that I don't like, and, you know, find donor cars and things. And then when you finally do get one that, you know, you can make this into the car it's meant to be, it's kind of satisfying. And I know when you buy a car, you want it to come perfect, and I certainly do. But because that's not the case, this is how I make the best of it, and I've learned to find a little bit of pleasure in it. So I think this is a great car. I think the wheels are a mess. I do like the look of them, but even the paint job on them is a mess. You can see they don't get the orange all the way around. So there's like the silver hubcap, but this one's got orange on the hubcap, but not orange on the top part of the cross. So I think I'm gonna have to replace the wheel entirely, not just the tire. But I do love the car. I think that's a very cool car. Okay, this one I'm excited about. Let me put that knife. This is I mean, I don't know how to say it. It's Pajero, I guess. It's a Dakar Rally 1998 winner, truck rallies, which I don't know that much about, despite being a big rally fan. Apparently not big enough to know much about truck rallying. The first I heard of Dakar, if I'm being honest, which I shouldn't, is when the Dakar Rally video game came out. I mean, I'd heard of, anyway, that's that's the background. It's kind of cool. The sand. And on the back, it's got the not too flattering. Yeah, that's not really. Usually they're very precise. Here, let me grab an example from a car I have not opened yet. But usually they're very precision drawings on the back. Whereas this is more of a like a freehand kind of thing. Feels like a sketch. I do love how much is going on. I love simplicity in liveries, but I also love rally liveries that are just a ridiculous amount of. Oh, that one really went in there. Oh, it's got like such a guard plate. It's like a full length of the vehicle guard plate on the bottom. That's very cool. Oh my goodness, hang on. No, it kind of rolls. Yeah, it actually rolled better forward than backwards. Okay, for a second I was like, it's another inno64 that rolls. Let's take a look at this thing. First of all, the shape of it's great. There's so much going on in terms of sponsors. Like, where's there it is. There's the driver and co-pilot. There is a disc, a brake disc, and that's an interesting detail. The red line on the tire. It's on all of them. I'm not sure what it's for. There is a reflective side view. It's got only slightly flexible mud flaps. It's got cool arrow up here, like little ears, which is cute. Mitsubishi, is it a Mitsubishi Pajero? Is that the, yep. Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution 206. I guess maybe it's not Pajero if it's Mitsubishi, I don't know. The headlights are good. I like this vented scoop. I mean, it's very difficult to see the details inside. Oh, there are harnesses though. Blue and red. There's a lot of sponsor stuff going on. I like these exhausts. Oh, one of these is bent. Although maybe they're both kind of, oh no, they're not the same amount of bent anyway. I really like this whole bottom, I can't remember the name for it. You know, it's like a plate, a guard plate. It's got two tow hooks on the front, none on the back. I've broken several tow hooks off these models. Oh, the rear lights are better than the front. They're nice. Yeah, they got some depth to them, and they've got like a grate over them to protect them. There's a circle the shape of a tire right here, but no tire. So I guess this one didn't run with a spare tire. But it's interesting that it's molded right into the bodywork. Maybe it's inside. I mean, it's a truck, right? They got some room inside. Although that would slow you down by a few seconds having to open the door, maybe. Maybe not. Faster than unhooking something. Okay, I think I might have exhausted everything I can say about this. Yeah, the door handles are just painted over. It's cool. It's my first rally truck. I'm not really excited about it though. It's got all of inno64's bells and whistles. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I was much more excited by this. As you could tell from, all the giggling and crying I was doing. Okay, last car. Johnny Lightning from their Street Freaks series. They have a sub-series in those, and this is the Demolition Derby sub-series. And it's the Chevelle Wagon, which is a car I really like. I first started liking it because of Hot Wheels, actually. The Hot Wheels Chevelle Wagon it's really nice. Doesn't fit in my case very well. So, Street Freaks, as you can see, they also do zingers, which is kind of like gassers, I guess. I don't know. Blacked out, which is exactly what it sounds like. Spoilers, which is like cars that, like race cars. I don't know. They just seem to be whatever the model is with a racing livery. Boogie vans, which is really cool because it's like a bunch of really boring, like this Ford Econoline van. I fucking love it. It's so boring. And then import heat, which is Japanese cars. Yeah, it's funny that they call it just import heat when it's exclusively Japanese cars. So, the Chevelle Wagon. Oh, and it comes with it's one of 3,700. It comes with a card, like a little collector card, and then on the back it's just what I read. So I probably could have waited and read it. Again, feels very substantial. It's metal on metal. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know this. It has no windows. All of the windows are, I mean, obviously, I guess if you're Half Price Tuesdays, hit me up. I guess if you're in a demolition derby, you don't want glass, right? On the wagon and off my rocker, 40. Big orange block. Oh, I find this super charming. Let's see. When it rolls, the wheels look so cool. But it does not roll super well. And I can't figure out why. Is it brushing I think it's brushing the frame in a number of places. Yeah. I mean, it adds to the charm of the look, right? Like, it looks janky with those wheels because they don't seem to be in the right place. So maybe that was more of a priority, but wow. This paint job and what's this one say? Mike's Collision Repair. Oh, the blacked out grill. The lights. I mean, I imagine the lights are probably blacked out too, right? Because this is just a daytime, smashing into other cars. I find this body segment being red and the hood being orange. That's so great. One door's black, one's white. It just gives it a really... That doesn't open. Pete's Taco Shop. These are the sponsors. I really like this. And I thought I would, right? Just from looking at it through the package. But you know what really sold me was that it doesn't have any windows, and it makes perfect sense. I just didn't anticipate or think of that, and it's impressive. That's just a cool, impressive thing. Wow. Demolition Derby. I do wish it rolled though, but that's gonna look great on the. I'm not even sure which way to display it. I think this way. Yeah, you do miss out on all the different. Well, anyway, that's neither here nor there for right now. Okay, let's look back on what we've done. Oops, sorry. Okay. This Plymouth Superbird was cool. It needs work, but it was really cool. I think these two are, well, this is cooler. Okay. Chevelle Wagon, Superbird. The NSX and the Superbird are definitely equally cool. This Lexus, I think, was also really cool. And this gold NASCAR. We've got some good cars here. I mean, we've got some shit cars like this Bronco. I mean, I don't want to call this a shit car because it's a Shelby 350, but that's not my thing. This is not my thing, and also not really my thing, but it's not for me. So, do any of these belong up here with the Chevelle Wagon? This is like gimmicky. This needs work. This is cool. I think maybe in terms of like surprisingly impressive and just cool, this is up here, but this is so charming. I don't know. It's hard to compare the two. Like this is a sweet matte black Lexus with really cool wheels and opening parts. And this is just a janky, made to crash into other cars with charming lettering on it, station wagon. Like, so they're both really cool in their own way. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you're having a nice day.